People tell us every week that our information has helped save their life. If you agree that this is helpful information, please like, share, and most of all, subscribe, because nothing makes a channel like subscriptions.
So Tired Looking for Name is like myself and many others, addicted to that sweet taste. And for those of you who are addicted to sweet taste, there is a supplement for that. And it's actually really effective. But like so many supplements, it's not taken right. It's not taken effectively. I see you nodding, you know which one I'm talking about.
I believe it is, but shoot.
Gymnema sylvestre. That's an Ayurvedic medicine. You know, the Ayurvedists, India, millennia ago, and they called it sugar killer. And it's interesting, Gymnema sylvestre, and about this, and I was impressed when I tried this. One day, I decided to try these little pills, and I really didn't notice much. Gymnema sylvestre looks chemically, in terms of the molecular structure, it looks very similar to a sugar. So it lodges in and covers your sweets receptors in the back of your palate. Well, just think about it. Most Gymnema sylvestre, and I have people say this to me all the time. Well, I take it, I've tried it, and it didn't do any good. And I ask them, in what form did you try it? Well, I took the pills. Well, if you take a pill, it's not going to release until you get to your stomach. So how is that going to come back and do anything in terms of covering receptors on your palate? So one day I decided to break open the capsule and put in some water, swished it around in my mouth, and it tasted awful, but that's okay. Then I tried some regular Coke and some Diet Coke, and it was amazing. I got this impression, you'll say people talk about Diet Coke and they say it tastes like metal. I never got that. To me, it just tasted like sweet Coke. Well, dang, it tasted very much like metal. You take the sweet taste out of these things, and it's just a whole different ballgame. And it really did help me manage my sweets addiction. Any other comments before we move on?
I think we talked about this like a couple of days before on how patients and people are usually more interested on the experience, on the history, on the side of seeing another human being going through the same thing that they are going through, right? And how you reversing your own plaque has caught the attention on saying, hey, I do listen to this doctor because he did himself what he's trying to get with his patient. And now that you're talking about your experience on Gymnema sylvestre, I can tell you there is evidence that backs that up. So it's also the scientific side. And there are a couple of studies that have shown that it decreases the 2-hour glucose levels that you have after an OGTT. It increases insulin sensitivity, decreases insulin resistance, and even has some effects on lipid profile, which are not the most important, nor the most impactful, but it helps decrease and even control that insulin resistance. It has some effects on that side as well.
I had not heard that OGTT response piece. That's very interesting. And thank you for the other comment.